Hello students, today we are going to learn about the calculation of defined discharge in a canal, and it is included in the syllabus of water source engineering, third module, irrigation engineering of Kerala Technological University. Okay, in this question we have to find the delta for a crop if the duty for a base period of 110 days is 1400 hectares per cubic. So here base period is given as 110 days and duty is given as 1400 hectares per cubic. You have to simply find out delta from the equation, that is 8.64 B by D, where delta is obtained in meters if B is substituted in days and duty is in hectare per cubic. So by simply substituting 8.64 into 110 divided by 1400, that is equal to 0.68 meters, that is equal to 68 centimeters. So here the important thing to note is that in this equation the units should be, B should be substituted in days, D duty should be in hectare per cubic, and you will be getting the answer delta in meters. And similarly, in the next question, a crop requires a total depth of 92 centimeters of water for a base period of 120 days. You have to find out the duty. From the same equation, we have D duty is equal to 8.64 B by delta, where B should be in days and delta should be in meters. And here we can see delta is equal to 92 centimeters, is given in centimeters. Just convert that to meters, that is 0.92 centimeters, and substitute in the equation. So here 8.64 into 120 by 0.92, that is obtained as 1127 hectares per cubic.
Okay, in this question, an irrigation canal has a GCA of 80,000 hectares, and out of which 85% is culturable irrigable. That means GCA equal to 80,000 and CCA is hectares. CCA is equal to 85% of GCA. And the intensity of irrigation for Kharif season is 30% and for Rabi season is 60%. How to find out the discharge required at the head of the canal if the duty at the head is 800 hectare per cubic for Kharif and 1700 hectare per cubic for Rabi. Now first we have to find out CCA. That's, as we said, 85% is GCA, that is equal to 80,000 into 0.85, that is equal to 68,000 hectares. Now area under Kharif season. Here intensity of irrigation is given as 30% for Rabi, 30% for Kharif and 60% for Rabi. Therefore area under Kharif season is equal to 30% of CCA, that is equal to 30% of CCA, that is equal to 68,000 into 0.3, that is equal to 20,400 hectares. And similarly for area under Rabi is equal to 60,000 into 0.6, that is 60% of CCA, that is equal to 40,800 hectares. Now water required at the head of the canal to irrigate the land under Kharif season, that is equal to, we have water required, that is discharge, or let it be, let us represent the water required by Q. Q is equal to discharge required, that is equal to area divided by duty. So that is Q is the water required. We have to find out the water required for Kharif season, that is equal to Q is equal to area under Kharif season is 20,400 hectares divided by duty for Kharif season, that is equal to 800. Therefore 20,400 by 800 is equal to 25.5 cubics. Now similarly water required at the head of the canal to irrigate the land under Rabi season, that is equal to Q is equal to A by D, that is area divided by duty, that is equal to area under Rabi season is 40,800 divided by duty for Kharif season, that is equal to 1,800 hectare per cubic. Therefore on dividing 40,800 by 1,700, you will get it as 20. Okay, sorry, the duty for Kharif season is 1,700 hectare per cubic, not 1,800. Therefore, water required at the head of the canal to irrigate the land under Rabi season is 40,800 by 1,700, where 40,800 is the area under Rabi season. Therefore, that will come to 24 cumecs. Now we have got two discharges, that is one is 25.5 and other is 24. Now while designing the canal, we will be taking the peak discharge. That means here we have to take the maximum of these two values, that is equal to 25.5 meter cube per second. So here the answer is 25.5 meter cube per second. That is the discharge required at the head of the canal. So if two seasons are given and you have to find out the water required or the peak discharge, you have to find out the water required for each individual season and take the maximum value of the two seasons. And if you are asked to find out the peak requirement from the average requirement, you can take the peak requirement as about 20 to 25% higher than the average requirement. Also here another term is introduced, that is crop ratio. Crop ratio is the area irrigated in ratio of area irrigated in Rabi season to Kharif season, and here it is area irrigated in Kharif season is 20,400 and area in Rabi season is 40,800. Therefore the crop ratio is 20,400 divided by 40,800, that's equal to 2. Also if the percentage area is given, you can also directly find it out by from the ratio of percentages, that is percentage of area irrigated for Kharif is 30 and Rabi is 60. So it is also equal to 30 by 60, that's equal to 2. So that is crop ratio. Now next problem. Here a watercourse has a CCA of 2600 hectares, of which intensities of irrigation for perennial sugarcane and rice crops are 20% and 40%, and the duty for the crops at the head of the watercourse are 750 hectare per cubic for sugarcane and 1800 hectare per cubic for rice. Now we have to find out the discharge required at the head of the watercourse if peak demand is 120% of average requirement. So it is similar to the previous question. Here the area under sugarcane can be found out by taking the percentage of CCA, that is here 20% is the intensity of irrigation for sugarcane. Therefore 20% of CCA, that is CCA is 2600. Therefore 20% of CCA is 2600 into 0.2, that is equal to 520 hectares. Similarly area under rice is equal to 40% of CCA, that is equal to 1040 hectares. Now the water required for sugarcane, similar as in previous question, water required Q is equal to A by D, where area under sugarcane is 520, duty of sugarcane is 750. Therefore discharge is required is 0.694 cubic, and water required for rice is equal to 1040, that is the area under rice. 1800 is the duty of rice crop. Therefore the value is 0.578. Now here sugarcane is a perennial crop. That means in this question you have to see this word, it is given as perennial crop, so it will require water throughout the year. Hence throughout the year you need water for sugarcane, and for a short or for a season you need water for rice. Therefore while we are cultivating rice, there is already sugarcane growing at the same plot. Therefore you have to can find out the discharge required by summing up the water required for sugarcane, that is 0.694 plus water required for rice, that is equal to 0.578, that is equal to 1.272 meter cube per second. Okay, that is because we are summing the values and not taking the maximum of the values as in the previous question, because sugarcane is a perennial crop and it will require water throughout the year, and rice is grown for a particular season. So in the season when we grow rice, the sugarcane is also growing in the same plot, so it will also need water. So you will need the sum of these two values for that time. So we got the water required. Now here it is said that the peak demand is 120% of average requirement. So this is the average requirement. Therefore peak demand or you have to find out the discharge required to meet the peak demand will be 120% of average requirement. That is equal to, as we said, average requirement is 1.272 multiplied by 1.2, that is equal to 1.53 cumex. So here the answer is 1.53. Now moving on to the next question. The left branch canal carrying a discharge of 20 cumex has a CCA of 20,000 hectares and intensity for rubber crop is 80% and base period is 120. And similarly, right branch canal carrying a discharge of 8 cumex has a CCA of 12,000 hectares and intensity of rubber crop is 50% and base period is 120. Here we have to compare the efficiencies of two canal systems. And here what we do is, first, to compare the efficiency of two canal systems, we find out the duty of these two canal systems. We have to find out the duty of both the canal system based on this data. So there is a branch canal and there is a left bank canal and a right branch canal. Therefore, for the left canal, area under rubber crop is equal to CCA, that is cultivable command area, is 20,000 multiplied by intensity of irrigation, that is equal to 16,000 hectares, and discharge in the canal is 20 cumex. Therefore, duty is equal to area by discharge, that is equal to 800 hectare per cubic. And for right canal, the area under rubber crop is 12,000, that is CCA of right branch canal is 12,000 hectares, and intensity of irrigation for rubber crop is 50%. Therefore, 12,000 into 50.5, that is equal to 6,000 hectares is the area under rubber crop. Now, discharge in the discharge in the right canal is 8 cumex. Therefore, duty is equal to area by discharge, that is equal to 6,000 by 8, that is equal to 750 hectares per cubic. Now, here the left canal system has higher duty and hence it is more efficient, as the left canal system can irrigate 800 hectares with 1 cubic, whereas in right canal it is only 750 per cubic. Therefore, higher duty means higher efficiency. And also here we can see base period is given for both canal as or both crop as 120 days. It is given only to convey that each, or we are comparing the efficiency of these two canals for same duration, that is 120 days. We cannot compare two canals if the duration is different. That means here same rubber crop is cultivated for the same base period, and we are comparing for same crop and same base period. Otherwise, we cannot compare the efficiency of a canal for different crops and different base periods. Now the next question. Here, a watercourse has a cultivable commanded area of 1,200 hectares and intensity of crop A is 40% and B is 35%, and both the crops being rubber crops. And crop A has a core period of 20 days and crop B has a core period of 15 days. Now calculate the discharge of the watercourse if core depth of crop A is 10 cm and crop B it is 16 cm. Okay, here instead of base period here core period is given. So we are modifying the equation of duty, that is 8.64 capital B by delta as 8.64 small b by small delta, where small b is the core period and delta is the core depth. So we have modified the equation like this. Now for crop A, the area under irrigation is equal to CCA into intensity of irrigation, that is equal to 1,200 into 0.4, that is 480 hectares. Now core period is 20 days, core depth is 10 cm, that is equal to 0.1 meter. Now substituting that in the equation, duty is equal to 8.64 into 20, that is the core period, divided by core depth. So that is 1728 hectare per cubic. Hence discharge required is equal to area by outlet factor. Here outlet factor is same as duty. So area under irrigation is 480 divided by duty, that is equal to 0.278 cubic. Now for crop B, the area under irrigation is 1200 into 35 percentage, that is, or into 0.35, that is intensity of irrigation for crop B is 35 percentage. Therefore area under crop B is 120 hectares and core period for crop B is 15 days, core depth is 16 centimeter. Therefore duty or outlet factor is equal to 0.84 small b by small delta, that is equal to 0.84 alla 0.64 into 15 by 0.16, that is converting 16 centimeter into meters. So you get the duty as 810 hectares per cubic. Hence discharge required is equal to 420, that is area, divided by duty, that is equal to 0.519 cubic. Thus the design discharge of water course is equal to, summing up the two values, as here we are cultivating crop A and crop B together, and as they are rabi crops, they are grown in the same season. So if we are calculating for same season, you have to sum up the values, that is 0.278 plus 0.519, that is equal to 0.797 cubic, that is approximated as 0.8 cubic. So these are the problems where we find out the design discharge of a canal. So thank you.